This is the QSP Penguin. You know this knife. It's a very beloved and common knife in people's collections these days. This one took me a long time to get, but it was one of those knives that everyone said I had to get, and it's a great gift knife. This was the main answer I got when I asked on Thursday Night Knives what I should get for a knife noob that I work with, and this is what people overwhelmingly suggested. Now, for that gentleman, this was a little bit too much, so I got him a Swiss Army knife. But in pursuing that as a gift for this guy, I bought this for myself, and man, I love it. That's where I nearly cut my finger off with my new, I cut a little portion of my finger off with my new SP10. Anyway, I just wanted to make note of it. I can't have a bandage on it anymore. Any case, I got this one, and I love this thing. It is super smooth on these washers. I believe they're bronze washers. And this is the first version of this that they came out with. Very inexpensive, I believe $33. Denim micarta. I love this particular denim micarta. It's very nice. I have, let's see, in my pocket, actually, I have this Victor by Petrified Fish. And there, look at the difference in the denim. I like them both. This one is really rich, but this one to me is a working man's denim. Really like it. Reminds me of a train engineer. So, what is this, D2? Yeah, D2 steel. Just a great kind of all-around work knife. Well, they have two new iterations of this out. Came out about, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. And this is one of them. This is the Mini, the Penguin Mini. And man, I love this little knife. I just did a podcast on listing 10 great little knives. And this was one of them. You've got the benefit of that awesome sheep's foot blade, but you get a size that's really pocketable. I mean, this is very pocketable too, but I mean, this little thing you drop in the bottom of your pocket, or I do anyway, and it rattles around in there and you barely know it's there. And then when you need it, you've got this 14C28N blade with this great geometry and a great fit and finish and great action to pull out and use. And it's very discreet. If you work in a place that's uptight about knives like Home Depot, I'm not going to tell you to carry this at Home Depot, but I could see you being able to carry this and use it and pull it out to great effect and then stash it away quickly without... I was at Home Depot buying sisal rope once, and the guy had to cut it with this dull X-Acto knife, and he's like, this is all they'll let us carry. And I was like, well, what about blades? Can't you just replace the blades? And he's like, no, you got to get your own blades. And the guy didn't, I don't know, he didn't care that much. But so I pulled out my Emerson Horseman and cut the rope. And he's like, wow, that's cool. And so look at this. You could just have this in your hand like this, pull against that sisal rope, or you would be cutting, of course. But this could do the trick, and then you could stash it away from your boss and never see it. Little tiny blade. What is this? 2 inches, 2¼ inches blade. Still drops shut. It's so smooth with that tiny little blade. It'll still drop shut, which is awesome. Great little knife. Now this comes in a couple of different, it comes in some, okay, so QSP has a new carbon fiber that they're using, and you can get it on this knife and the next QSP I'm going to show. But I just wanted to show this little canary off. That aluminum foil carbon fiber is something they're doing now. They also have a carbon or copper foil carbon fiber, I believe. So you can get this in different handles, and you can get this new one, which is the Penguin Plus, in those different covers as well, or slabs. What do you call it? Scales. In aluminum foil carbon fiber and copper carbon fiber, copper foil carbon fiber. Okay, so this is of their titanium versions, a titanium frame lock. All of the Plus models, which Plus is 1, 2, 3 and about a half, 3.5 inches, 3.4 inches of 20 CV. That's right. Sorry, my fingers are all dry and gross looking. 20 CV blade steel. That's right, this is premium. Titanium frame lock, awesome action, that little discreet flipper tab that I love so much that you also see on Fitch knives, for instance. Works great as a flipper tab, also as a landing spot for your finger. If you're doing your close-in work, your, what is it, fine work? I'm always doing fine work. This is a really good blade geometry. I love the grind of these Penguin knives. They're just really good for just plowing through material. The XL, or the Plus version, is a little broader as well as longer, whereas here they're the same width, and this is just shorter than the original. Yeah, these are just great knives. I love the action on this one too, because it's got that longer, heavier blade. It's got that fall shut with one nudge action. That's my preferred. When it's just Kaiser, Towser K, or Norseman. I mean, those are great knives, and I'm not dissing them in any way, but to my taste, I like just a little resistance. Requires one nudge and it drops in. Just a little resistance. But that's also what I like about, say, closing a Chris Reeve knife or a Spartan Harsey folder. I like the feeling of gentle resistance. And you get that here. I like the branding, not so much the QSP, that doesn't need to be there, but I like this a lot. I like the triangle and the circle, very elemental. Cool. There's a, you can see there's a insert there. You get all the usual goodies here. And you can also see the nice D10 in there. Great action. So this is the Plus, and this is the Mini Penguin from QSP. Great action with the thumb stud. Great action with the flipper. Not so good at the slow roll. I think that's me. I have to ride my fingers way back. Feels a little unnatural for me to do. As you can see, I almost cut myself. But you can slow roll this all day long, and it's a pleasure. All right, these are great knives. Check them out. The Penguin line from QSP. This is the Penguin XL, I'm sorry, the Penguin Plus, the Penguin Mini, and then just the straight up Penguin. All of them are awesome, and really, you can get these in I think 6 different varieties each, with you know, different combinations of blade finish and handle material. And then you can get this in about 60 million different versions, 60 or 61 million different versions. So check them out. They're all awesome. And even if you don't want to spend the $32 just to have this and have it as a kitchen drawer knife, you know, one of those junk drawer knives that you use like more than any other thing, this would be a great one for that role. All right, everybody. And this one is great for just premium walk around town, impress your friends carry with that 20 CV steel. All righty. Thank you, and thanks for watching.